The thing that pushes me and drives me forth the most is just love. First off, I feel like I've been struggling with the word activist. I know in the last question I put it in air quotes. Because I've been trying to grow into that role. I feel like I've always been more of an advocate, but what I'm starting to realize is that activism to me is a radical form of love. And love, as well as activism, a lot of people think is in the grand sweeping gestures, the big things, the protests, the things that are sexy. But activism and love really is rooted deeply in the small acts, the small things that you do, whether that be speaking up for someone who doesn't have a voice or speaking with that person and being in tandem in whatever struggle that they're having. And even though I've sort of always had this mentality of I don't like injustice and I'm going to speak about it, I like to think that I was radicalized in the summer of 2014. I was in Trinidad with my father. We were visiting family, and on August 9th, Mike Brown was killed. And I remember seeing everything breaking out in Ferguson on the news, and I was so upset with myself because here I am in another country, having a comfortable vacation, and things are happening here in the United States that I have no control over and that I really want to be a part of in terms of getting this message out there, but I didn't know what to do. And there was this book, and it was The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin. And I had no other books, so I just started reading. And I read it in 4 hours, and I was like, now I know what I'm gonna do. I have to speak, I have to write. I've realized that healing is something I need to do for myself. And to do for other people. There are a lot of wounds and a lot of traumas that we don't talk about, specifically in the Black community, because there is a lot of stigma around going to therapy or talking about your feelings. Everyone's supposed to be like a strong Black woman or a strong Black man, and I feel like that's a myth. We're people. We have these feelings. We get hurt. We cry sometimes, and that's okay. But I realized that I've been crying more than I would like. I've been hurting more than I would like. I've been feeling more than I would like. So there are a lot of burdens and a lot of things that I have to deal with that maybe I wouldn't if my situation with my family was different, or if, I was of a different race, or if I was of a different background. So instead of lamenting over those things and being like, oh, well, this is how things are, I want to heal. And in repairing myself, and in creating these things that help me feel happy and that help to repair me and heal me, I'm hoping that at the very least one other person gets something from that and they're able to find solace in it and heal themselves. I feel like for a lot of things we put Band-Aids on broken bones and we don't heal anything.